Creatives, how are you? Welcome back to the Nerd Creative channel, Build the Moomin House, Part 10. Grab yourself a coffee, sit back, relax and enjoy. So, here we are, issue 32 of the magazine. This is the last magazine in box 9. So let's have a look and see what's inside. So, we're going to be starting to build the framework to the walls on the next floor. And also we're going to complete Moomin Mama's bed. Well-mannered but hot-tempered Gafsy, this guy here. Moomin on the Riviera, the end of the vacation. So we have here the components that will start building the framework to the wall on the next floor. I actually built these before on the ground floor before I had a YouTube channel. So let's have a look and see what's inside here. So I have Moomin Mama's bed here where we left off last time. These are the final components in box 9. The next video will be box 10. So we've got the blanket for Moomin Mama's bed, and we've got the mattress. And then we have all these components here that will build up the interior framework for the walls. So let's just turn them so we can see their numbers. Sorry, their letters. So we got A's, 3 A's and 2 B's. Then we've got this one here, which is an E. We've got smaller ones as a D, and we have an F, and we have a H, and we've got 2 C's. So we've got to start putting them together. So we'll put the ones aside that we're not going to be using right now. So we're going to start with these 2 groups, Group A and Group B. So I'll get the wood glue out as we're going to need that. So these are all verticals. And these ones are horizontal, so we'll lay them out as such so that we don't get them confused with which way around they orientate. Okay. Okay, so we'll put that one aside. As you can see, these are all the same. So I'm going to put 2 aside, and I'm going to add some glue to the bottom of A. Just going to put a little bit there, and then I'm going to use a cocktail stick just to move that glue around. as we've done in previous steps, just to make sure we've got an even amount of glue around. And we're going to connect rail C, which is here, so we'll sit this one down here, and rail C goes here, in place there. And we're going to attach the next rail C to the middle part of A. So we get our other rail C, making sure that we're using the dark wood, matching the dark wood here. See, because it's light at that side. And we attach that here. There we go. That's in place. So the next section we need to add is this, the next A. Just add some glue to this section here. This is section A. And again with the cocktail stick we'll just spread the glue around. Also remember, there's a short side at the top and then there's a long side at the bottom. Make sure the long side is at the bottom because that is going to fit into the floor once it's all assembled. I'm going to put some glue in this section as well here. The middle section of A. And then we're going to fit these pieces together. So if you fit the middle one first, then it gives you a guide to where the next one has to go. There. Okay, that's them. I'm going to remove some of this excess glue just to clean it up a little bit. That's that section done there. And we need to put this is the last A that we have to put together. So we'll put a bit of glue in there, in the middle, and a bit of glue in the bottom. Remember, it's the longest section, goes to the bottom, and we will sit that in the middle there. There's a little bit of a curve, I don't know if you can see, there's a little bit of a curve to that. So we'll leave those sections to dry at the side. Now we need to glue the D rail, which is this, to the B rail, which is here, and just check to see which is the longest side, which is here, and that is always goes to the bottom. So let's put some glue on this bottom bit. And use a cocktail stick just to spread that glue around. And we're going to add this. So remember, we've got this U shape here, that is going to stick out, and then we've got this shape here, which is like a backwards L shape. So we stick these two pieces together, and then we get the H rail. Let's put some glue in the middle, just there, and spread that around with a cocktail stick. And just slot the H section in there. Now we need Sorry, I had to switch over then. This one here is real B that has to go into this section. I do apologise if you're following along. So real A sits here. So we'll put some more glue in. I just had to switch them over. It's fine. Bit of glue in there, bit of glue in there. Just there we go. So this B attaches onto this A, like so. Press them in place. And what I like to do is I like to put a little clip on them just to hold them in place. Just remove the excess. Excess glue. And then I'll just like to clip them in place so I know that they won't move and they will dry just like that. Clip there, clip there, in the right place. Just clip it in place there. The same with the other one, I like to clip them together as well. So we'll clip this one here and here. I'll clip this middle one in place here. And then we'll clip, just going to wipe off the excess glue at the bottom there. Get any excess glue that's on there. And clip this section. And then finally we're going to clip the bottom section. See? There, they're all clipped in place. So what we need to do now is we need to put rail E, which is this big one here, and we need to attach it to the top of here. There. So I'll put some glue on these top ones. Just put this aside. So I'll put some glue on these top sections here. Top sections of A and B. 1, 2, 3. And get a cocktail stick and we'll just spread that around. Like so. Make sure that it follows the curve. There's actually a curve that's going like that, which is the same here. There's a curve on both sides. So, and also remember, there's a U shape there, and then there's a backwards L shape, or like a J shape there. This J shape goes on this side, and this U shape goes on this side. So we'll just sit them in place. Just make sure we're lining them up, getting them in place. It follows that curve. And we'll get some clips on these as well. Just so they don't move. There we go. Starting to build up a structure, a framework for the interior walls on the second floor. So lastly, what we've got to do is we've got to connect this section with this section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove 2 clips on this side. I'm going to remove 2 clips on this side. And then we've got to connect both pieces together. So I'll get some glue. So they're just going to connect at the top. So I'll just put some glue here. I think that'll probably be enough glue for both. So let's just get the cocktail stick. just right, so we'll connect these together. And I'll clip them together. Put a clip down the bottom and we'll feed a clip in here. It's quite fiddly. But you can see a curve going on here. And what you can see is there's a natural doorway opening up there. On the internal wall. So there'll be a wall panel here, and a doorway here. So we're going to leave that to dry. That's dried now, so we need to attach this F-rail to this section here. So we'll put some glue in here. And in this groove here. Make sure that the F is pointed up. There we go. It's held together. And then we've got to get this section here. This piece of wood. So I'm going to clamp from here. This goes here. It goes in this gap here. So I'm going to add some wood glue to this piece of wood. It's like an extra piece. Just spread it around because it needs to go up on the top as well. Make sure we've got glue up there. We just evenly spread it over this side. start to building the framework for the internal walls on the second floor. Let's get a bit more glue on that bottom piece. So what we need to do is now we need to slot this into place there. Make sure it's flush against the other piece. I'm going to use a clamp on here. Make sure it stays in place, because gravity has got a habit of sliding down. So there we go. So there you go. And how this actually goes together, I'm going to clamp them up there actually, better. So in the next issue we'll probably be putting like a covering over here, here and here, and then I'll be adding wallpaper as well. So this is only part of the upper wall. There'll probably be another section of the upper wall, but this is the section with the door. So yeah, that's looking really well. So this section of the wall is part of Mama and Papa's room, which is interesting. You can see. I'm going to leave that to dry. And in the next video we're going to complete Moomin Mama's bed. Now we're going to be finishing Moomin Mama's bed. So let's get these components out. So first of all, we have to get this piece of fabric. This is the mattress here. So we sit that in the middle, and then we fold it over. Make sure it's completely in the middle. And then we're going to add some wood glue. To this folded side there, and we need to fold this side on top. Make sure it's held in place with glue. And we're basically going to fold it up like a parcel. So put your finger down there and fold over, making sure it gets to the bottom of the crease, and the same on the other side. So we're going to create like a parcel, and hold that there, put some wood glue down on here, here, and then we're going to fold it over. I'm just going to slide it to the edge of the desk. I'm going to add a clip on the end to hold that in place while we do the other side. So we fold it like a parcel on that side and on that side, and I'm just going to slide it to the end so end of the desk so I can glue the sections together and then fold them over. Use another clip to hold that in place. There, that's the mattress done. So the next section we have to do is the blanket. This is the blanket here. So what we need to do is we need to use this template, and using a pencil, just going to sharpen this pencil here. So we have a sharp pencil, so we just line these up so this template is in the middle. There, and then we just want to run the pencil along these edges. Remove the template. And for this section we need double-sided tape. I don't have much luck with double-sided tape, but we'll have a go. I don't have the fingernails to peel it off, so let's just cut some off. Line it up at the edge, as close to the edge as you can, and then trim off the excess. Let's remove that sticky tape. And we have to repeat the process for the other three sides. Stick this as close to the edge as you can. There. And then cut the excess off. Again, as close to the edge as you can get it. I'll just cut another piece off there because it wasn't long enough. So as close to the edge as you can get it. And then trim the excess off. And on the final side, close to the edge. And then trim the excess off. And then what we've got to do is we've got to peel back the other side of the there. Let's just say me and double-sided tape don't get on at all. So what we need to do now is we need to create a little pleat area here, like that. And we need to use double-sided tape again. I do not like double-sided tape. Let's just stick it on here. Loosely stick it on there and then clip it off. Yeah, it sticks to me. So we want to create like a fold in the duvet, sorry, in the blanket. So something like, so what we'll do is we'll roughly work out where we want to put it. So we want to put it about here, there. Going to clip off this excess, and then I'm going to try and peel away if I can. See how difficult it is, unless you've got long fingernails, which I don't have. Double-sided tape is tricky to separate the two pieces apart, so I keep using this piece of wood here just to kind of flatten it back down, and then slowly try and prise them apart. I'll I'll do a time lapse on this as well because it's going to take a while. There. That wasn't easy. So what we need to do is create a fold on the bed. There. And another piece of double-sided tape. For the underside. Let's trim these edges off. I'll time lapse this as well because it's not easy to separate double-sided tape. There, got it. Just sit this on here, like that. There. That's how it looks. We're not done with the double-sided tape, by the way. We've got to put some here and here. And that will attach the duvet to the mattress. Just trim it there. I'll probably time lapse this as well because it's going to take time. Right, we've got that off now. So we're going to put the mattress in place in the bed. Mattress sits in there. Get all four sides in. There we go. And then the blanket just sits over the top. sure it's in the middle. Just stand up. Make sure it's in the middle. And then attach it down that side and down that side with the, because it has the double-sided tape on each side. There we go. And in the next issue, we were actually going to create a small pillow that sits on top of here. We did the same with the first Moomin bed that we built, and I did show you. Let me just grab the other bed. I think this is Moomin Troll's bed. See, with the pillow on top, there'll be a pillow on this side as well. So this is the end of magazine 32. And box 9. It's also the end of this video. So I'll see you in the next video when we'll be opening box 10, magazine 33. I'd like to thank you for your company. I'll see you in the next video.